Welcome to the show. It's your host DP. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got a quick show, nice and quick and short. It's been a minute since we've seen each other. You can see some guys got Movembers happening. Not me, because grass don't grow on rock. So we got a few discussions for you guys today. Your boy DP is
Sure.
back in the show. You can see people Didio, autistic. Yes,
Looking like
he is
Fred.
the center, looking like Fred. And my main man Como. You can see the guys. We back in the business with our naughty t-shirts and gowns. Yeah, that's how we do it.
Shawls. There's many a shawl.
Yo,
Yeah, what can we say?
Okay.
We keep it like that. We keep it
I'm
easy. You know what
taking
I'm
a
saying? We're not in
break.
studio getting naughty.
Yeah.
We gully kids. That's how we roll.
Keep it Kali, you know. We lost you a Safi t-shirt.
Hey man,
Keeping
I
it Kali.
watching over underneath boys.
Hey.
Yeah, what can we say? So on the show,
Yeah.
we got a few discussions, which I think are important. One is the weekend results. There was some shocking results. I think I'm gonna start with the first one, which is Man United and Everton. Bro. That's all I can say. Aye, bro.
I saw. What's that MMA fighter, that Russian?
Oh,
What's that? What was that about?
Khabib or something
no,
like that.
even
Isn't he?
Ronaldo or Braz.
Even
He was
Ronaldo,
at United's
so he was
team.
at
Yeah.
United's game, and Khabib posted some video about at least Ronaldo didn't start, but at least he came on. You know what shocked me? Sir Alex Ferguson said, I agree with you, but you always start your strongest team. Shots
He threw
fired.
Ole
Sir
under the
Alex
bus.
Ferguson said that, bro. I was
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
but he's right.
And
Bro, it's too early in the season to be resting players, my man. It's too early in the season for these this is what they do. This is their craft. They build for this thing. How can you be resting your top four players on the sixth game? Aye, mum.
it's like you a foreman. You tell all the others supposed to patch your pipes. Chicks stay with a posy.
Yeah,
You
we're bringing also, we're bringing in the others from the shutdown. The semi skill, doesn't do the craft today. You autism talk about the policy. Bro.
No, that bro for me that was just madness. When I saw the lineup, I was like, I
Yeah,
think Ole was on a spree last night, and someone made him a bet. I bet you can't bench
yeah.
Ronaldo. I
Hey,
bet you.
bro.
Showing you the boss. You should watch me, Ole. I'm the boss here. Because for the fact for Ferguson to come out and say he's
Yeah,
gonna
that was
start the best
shocking.
players,
yeah, that says
Yeah.
a lot.
that's a problem.
And and and,
And on
and
top of it, bro, carry on,
what about
bro.
the end of the game? It almost paid off for him when Martial scored. But then what happened was, at the end of the game, Ronaldo walked off. Did you all see that?
Yeah, so bro.
Yeah,
I
that's
He
saw.
walked down the tunnel. He didn't go and clap hand with the fans. He turned around, took his tracksuit, and walked straight down the tunnel. That for me is already
speaks a
putting
lot.
pressure on Oli, bro. I said in the beginning when Ronaldo signed Ronaldo, Sancho, and Varane. Though you didn't pay big money for them. I mean, what you'll pay like 100 mil. That's actually cheap for those three caliber players.
Mm.
It's now raised expectation, and what expectation comes now? The responsibility of delivering, and I think he's failing. I
Yeah,
think he's
It
gonna
sound like I'm in one of those Marvel movies with great power.
complete
Come great
responsibility.
responsibility. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, bro. Put them in.
that's
Bro,
exactly.
let's look at it this way, bro. You bench Ronaldo. Watch any game Ronaldo's played for us. He's older now, bro. Have you seen a man running, bro? Man walks around the pitch looking for the great moments. He
he's
doesn't
too
run, which
fit.
means the man's
Clever.
not going to be.
He's clever. He's gotten
Yeah,
cleverer
he,
now.
yeah. So he's playing smart for his age. So what you resting him for? I, I understand the whole Pogba getting benched because let's be honest, out of 10 games, Pogba plays 1.5 good games. So I understand that. Lingard should have started, bro. Lingard is proving that I can start. He doesn't have to start as a cam, bro. He can start as one of the left mids. He can play him somewhere. If
I
you played
agree.
Fred as left back, then you definitely can play him anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
you know what?
Anthony Martial.
You know what? I mean, Ronaldo and him are type of players that don't get injured, bro. When
They
last year
don't.
Ronaldo had a big injury, I'm talking about out for
Mm.
8 weeks, 12 weeks. They don't get injured. Play the man.
Yeah, but
He's,
the
as
man's
you said
the
earlier,
man's not on
he's
the bags.
smart.
You saw the man's not on the bags. He don't drink coke. Took
He
the
don't
coke, he
do
put it one
nothing.
side.
One side.
You don't vibe by Colin, but that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But I say you also need to understand something. I mean, if you look at the way he's adapted his game, Ronaldo's not running around the left wing doing 100 step overs. All he's doing is watching with the ball, anticipating the runs. That's how the man scoring tap in. You know, you know what they said
Yeah.
about Ruud van Nistelrooy when Ruud van Nistelrooy was at Manchester United. Fergie called him the most intelligent striker because you know where the ball's gonna land. Ruud van Nistelrooy scored about 400 tap-ins and about 600 penalties. Yeah, and he scored about 650 goals.
And he's
I'm
a
telling
top
you,
striker.
600 of those goals. Yeah, exactly. Because bro, it takes a striker to know where the ball's gonna land, bro. And
Yeah.
Come
Ronaldo
on,
is
But
on
you know,
doing
that
that
point.
now.
On that point, and I think that's a valid point you just made there about tap-ins. I've heard so many O's say, yeah, but he's a tap-in merchant. Now
What
that you brought that through, I don't understand. It's either you've
takes a
never played soccer in your life
it
or
takes
you
a
know
real
nothing
striker
about
to
soccer.
score tap-ins, bro. Because you must anticipate
Exactly
where
my
the ball's
point.
gonna bounce, where it's gonna land,
And
all
you got to
that,
beat
bro.
defenders to the ball.
And you got to
You
beat
got to know
defender. You
where
got to be
that ball is,
first.
Kitty. You either
You
never
got to
did
be.
maths in school or you never did physics when you're talking kaki. They
Mm.
call him
yeah,
Paulo. You got to get to that ball, bro.
Paulo. No,
Paulo.
you mad. Any
I look at
any real footballer will tell you you score with your shoulder, you score with your bum, you
Hey,
score with your
you know,
knee,
bro,
anywhere.
I remember Suarez when Suarez was at Liverpool, and when you used to watch that man, he always anticipated. He was ahead. He always knew, like,
Yeah,
even if it was a deflection, hey, if this thing is deflected, it's gonna
it's
land there,
going. I
and he's
remember.
there already, and he used to finish. So it's
I'm
about
actually
like
glad that
using
you
your
brought up
brain.
Suarez, so we can. I think we don't want to make it the Man United and Ronaldo and Ola show. So we should discuss that goal of the weekend. For me personally, I'm just gonna go out there and say, guys, hey, hang on, yeah, I hate
Oof.
Liverpool, but Suarez, there's
Can
no
I discuss
debate.
that goal quickly? Can I discuss
You
it?
know, you go for it.
Suarez,
I want you to say it.
Suarez doesn't play for Liverpool anymore. By the way,
Oh, sorry,
No,
him and
sorry,
we
sorry,
Salah.
sorry,
just
sorry, sorry, Salah,
Yeah,
Salah,
they
Salah.
joking
My
Salah.
bad.
King.
That's
Malachi
what
was
I
running around
mean.
the pole saying Mo Salah,
Hey, Chelsea
running
kid.
down the way, wearing a Chelsea
Hey,
kit. I hate
no,
that
no.
guy. But you
Actually,
know what?
just to discuss that
No,
quickly,
your lights is
Como.
not wrong. Your lights is not wrong.
You
Salah was
know,
a Chelsea player, so he's not wrong.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he
Babe,
must be sick now, huh?
Carry on,
can you remember 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, Eden Hazard scored an identical goal against Liverpool in the Carling Cup, knocked you all out. He murdered
Yeah.
you all in the wing. They came exactly.
Mm.
See, when I saw
It's
the goal, I was like, oh, even on Chelsea football, they said
it is
they made a
unbelievable, bro.
comparison, bro. We the moment I saw that goal, what he did to Hendrik Laporte in the corner, he made him sit on his bum.
Bro, it
Yeah,
is. It's,
he made
it's
Ruben
and
Diaz.
the thing
Caked
is,
him.
he hasn't. It's not the first time he's done it because against Spurs he did the same thing, and it was against Lazio Napoli when Kabul. Was
I
it Kabul?
remember the
It was
curler.
Kabul. He killed him. But just to start the start of
Kabza the
that
small.
that um, that goal,
Now, best player in the world at the
the
moment.
strength he has. Like say, the ball came into his feet.
Composure.
The ball came
Takes
into
a
his
com-
feet. The older was on his right hand side. He shrugged him off like, hey, the thing went around him. In the 2 hours that came, he skin silver, brushed him. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? He spar. You know when they used to say, "Hey, over a spar, mom. We gotta buy rolls."
Hey,
You know,
Rotis.
like,
Barangay
bro,
Vaya
you gotta buy
Roti.
rolls. All the unique. I was still phoning
Bro,
me. Say, check your come with ice, come with this, come with that. And
and
then
as he came into
Laporte
the
came.
box, hmm,
Then his right, I
I'm
say it was, and then he took off his t-shirt and then his back muscles. Oh Lord.
hey, I'm just
Hey, hey,
that
it's not that
Say
type
what
hey,
of
a
we're
show, eh?
not here to
Not
discuss
that type
muscles,
of
not that
show.
kind of show.
say
You,
that's no, that's no. I'm excited. You know what I'm
you,
excited about?
you
You know what
know
I'm
when he came
excited
into the
about?
box,
I'm
yeah,
excited about a athletics. I love athletes who are just something else, even
Hey,
to
the
their
man's coming
physique.
out on the show, Ixie.
No, no, to
real.
their physique, the things that they're doing it extra. These all are training stronger in the gym, and it shows on the pitch when something happens like that. Hey, it's just
Bro,
magical, bro. It's
when he
just
got into the
magical.
box, I just heard AKA ding 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 ding, composure,
Hey,
composure. You know
excellent.
yourself, bro. The way he took his time. There was
Oh,
see, you don't understand the magnitude of that game, and on that football pitch, there's only international footballers
it's
there.
crazy,
There's no
bro.
O's that are playing on Padula Road grounds on that ground.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
big countries that play represents there, bro. And he
It
was
was
making them slide like it was water world. They was
you.
stepping and sliding.
So, but
You
you know
saw,
what? Actually,
you saw,
listen
you saw his
on that.
face.
Bro, on that note, you say
Best player in the world at the moment.
why
you see.
is there still a
Best player in the world
why
at
is
the
there still
moment.
a conversation around
Best player in the world at
is
the
he the
moment.
best and why are they saying you're not giving him his flowers and
There's
bro,
always going to
so
be that
how
conversation
many
because
years he's doing
we don't
this?
watch the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is buzzing now, bro. Haaland and Lewandowski's got the most goals. Yeah, I think Lewandowski is scoring about 6 goals a game now, bro.
But
I
if
know
you
the
see the
Bundesliga is
difference,
different. It's a weaker league, but goals are goals, and they're going to judge it because, for instance, if Lewandowski wins the Golden Boot, they don't say because you won a Golden Boot in the Bundesliga, you get a brown boot. You think it's a Golden Boot? It's a goal
you
to goal.
should. No, I think you
Nah,
should. You should.
Yeah, but bro, if you know the thing with Salah, bro, I was watching it by my in-laws, and Bali
best
is a
player
big,
in the world at the
big,
moment.
big, big, big Liverpool supporter. And obviously, when
Oh,
I saw the goal, he was crying. I said to him, "Hey, Bali, you need to come see this goal." He said, "Personally, I
mm,
watched it. And I said, yo." And
Sure,
next year,
sure,
Salah's
sure,
earning
sure.
under 50,000 a week, bro.
no,
What?
can't be.
No, you're
I'm,
mad.
te- I'm
No. No, he's
listen,
currently
listen,
about
listen.
180 or
Could be
something a
No,
week.
180
okay,
or
I don't know
He's
100.
how
trying to
true it is.
double
I
it.
don't know
He's
how
trying to
true it is,
double it.
Nah,
but
can't
apparently
be.
he's
Liverpool is
earning
He
a
was
better
earning
salary.
he was earning 100 at Chelsea.
Liverpool
Just
needs to
imagine.
double it up.
Because he
Liverpool
came
has
from
Just
to
imagine
FC
how
double it
Basel.
up.
sick,
They
you
have
Yeah.
will
to.
be if somebody like City or United steal him. We double your
Oh,
wages.
bro, these owners need to flip and double that man's wages. After that,
Okay.
he's proven.
Michael,
See, imagine this. Come on, imagine, Chelsea, that you're in negotiations. And he's saying, check here, week in and week out, he's proving. Look at Jens, this is how much I want. Okay, right, I'll go score a goal like that for you. Okay, this is how much I want. You're constantly, I'm going to score another goal. He scored 6 goals this season, every game. He's scored in the Champions League.
2
Jens, how
points.
much more do you want?
2 points as an argument to that. I was watching this weekly roundup, and Michael Owen said something. He said actually 2 points, which I actually want to just reiterate them right now. The first point he said is this: be careful how much you give him. And the reason why he said that was because I don't know. Okay, Jamie Carragher was in the studio with him, and he was like, "Give him what he wants. Give him what he wants." So
Normal
Michael Owen
story.
said, "Okay, I hear you, but look at the three last players who got given what they wanted, all flopped. The
Yeah,
first person he spoke of was when Sanchez went to United.
Hey, bro.
yeah,
Sanchez became the highest
yeah,
paid player in the league. The
yeah.
second player that got that increase was when Willian left Chelsea to go to
Oh,
Arsenal. Willian had
mm,
Willian went from scoring 15 goals and having 10 assists the season before when Chelsea wanted to give him a 1 year contract. He went for a 2 year contract for Arsenal and gave 1 assist, no goals for the whole season. That's how bad he was. The
Sure.
third
mm,
play,
mm.
that's how bad he was, bro.
But
The
then
third player,
what's about it though? Like,
no,
how
they're
does it
saying
affect the
now.
player?
Well, it's not a proven stat. It's just a thing that now you've made him the best player, the highest paid player in the world, or the highest paid player in the team. Maybe his ego. Maybe now he doesn't have anything to prove. Remember, Mo Salah hasn't signed. He's the only player that hasn't signed yet. So maybe he's got something to prove. Maybe he's playing for the bigger contracts also. Players do that. William,
Mm,
that's what happened to William 2 years ago. TP, William wanted a 2 year
Mm.
contract. They said no, we can only give you one. William started turning it on.
mm,
Chelsea said, okay, we'll give you a contract. Then Arsenal came with a 2 year. That's when he left. So
mm.
I'm just saying the second point to that is this, people. Second point to that
Sanchez
is this.
broke us.
Hey, dead bro. The second point to the whole Salah argument is this: where can Salah go now?
Mm,
The every team in Europe had this problem. When Barcelona called and Real Madrid called, everyone left. No one ever said no to those two teams. Both
100%.
those teams are in the decline right now.
Except Gerard.
Well, correct, but both those teams currently are in the decline.
Terrible.
They are in the decline now, bro. So I don't think Salah's gonna
y-
go anywhere.
They just posted,
yeah,
Barcelona
let's
just
hope.
posted
It's
something
just
like
Paris.
450 million losses. They just posted 450 million losses, which means they're in the deepest shit than anybody
Barcelona
knew.
just lost to Benfica. Benfica 3-0 away.
Sure.
Benfica, bro.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Benfica.
that they in a big mess, big problem there.
All I can
Benfica
say
had
about
all
that
those
was
Benfica
good.
had all those
Those
brainos
madras.
who call it who have Portuguese blood in them. They had all those was playing and they beat Barcelona. You know those I got my Portuguese, my cousin's Portuguese, but they're all from Coxton. But my cousin's Portuguese. They
Hey,
were
what about Madrid,
Foy and
bro?
them.
Madrid lost to Bob
Only
Marley's team. I shot the sheriff.
Yeah. And then they lost on the weekend to what's the team in Barcelona? Espanyol 2-0. Espanyol hit him
Yeah,
Real Madrid
those
2-0.
teams are puzzling. They're puzzling at the moment.
But
That's
but
why
but
it's
So
how's
just
this
why
it's
would
coach?
just so
Salah want to go to those
How's
teams?
Koeman? What's
yeah.
what you call's coach, bro? Barcelona's coach said, "What I must do
Ronald
with
Look,
these
Koeman.
players." How can he say what I must do with these players? You know where he knows if they fire him, they're gonna give him something like 30 million euros
ooh,
for the
Yeah,
breach of contract. So he knows they are stuck. He knows.
yeah.
Ah, bro, it's bad.
But
Yeah, but
Watford,
now that we spoke
Watford
about
first coach.
Koeman,
uh,
we can talk about false coach to get bombed. I think we
Ish.
passed that mark now. Come on, we all call.
Yeah,
I call Vieira. Well, I
we all
obviously
lost.
got wrong.
I called who I called. I think I called Arteta. I was saying Arsenal. Arsenal if we carried on losing Arsenal.
We all did. I think we all
What
were
that
like,
man's
yeah,
doing in
also
the
can
corner
be in.
there? Tossing on a sleeper couch, son. Oh, that's a story. Dog box.
Man's frozen. He's
Lazy
acting like
frozen.
he's trying to
Ilsa.
creep out the show. Trying to
What was
creep
that?
out the
What
show.
was that? What was that song? That song Frozen, the movie Frozen. Olaf. What's that? Olaf? You frozen there, son.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
who's coach got fired? Watford's coach got fired.
Watford's coach. His name was Isco something. I don't know. But look, Watford have a tendency for firing their coaches. They went last season with not last season, the season before when they were in the Premier League. They were the only team to ever have three coaches in one season. So I don't know. It wasn't expected. But if there was anyone that was going to fire their coach, it was going to be them. They're not shy. They're not
They
shy.
they beat they beat Chelsea to that one.
They did. No, well, Tuchel. You with Chelsea, if you get the result, I think with every team you get the results, you generally will stay on. If you look at now,
Yeah, he's a good coach. Yeah.
what's his old name? This coach that coached Leicester to the title, Claudio Ranieri.
Yeah.
He's been appointed. Huh?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yo, das auch tut das
Mm,
Graf. Hey,
quick.
das was a mother. Yeah, but see, I don't understand what was up with your team against Juventus. I didn't understand that result.
Hey, bro, we were poor, bro. We were poor. Even Thomas Tuchel said he didn't know what happened. They also were so turned on in. But you know what, bro? There's that player for Juventus. Oh, we tried to sign him this season. Enrico Chiesa.
Uh, oh yeah, everybody wants to Chiesa, bro.
Yeah. Our problem at the moment in my team is that we don't know who's the best starting 11, and he's trying to keep players happy. Oh, Olaf, you're back. You're frozen there, son.
hey, kick down, exam.
No,
Oh,
Escom,
okay.
Escom. I think
Tossing on a
Greener
sleeper
Park is
couch,
having
son.
load shedding. Greener Park is the only area having load shedding in Durban.
You're busy with a sleeper couch,
No,
then. Dog box. What's the
no,
story?
hey, dog walk, Sunday. The weekend is very
Uh,
hectic, huh?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were discussing Chelsea's loss. Was it a loss or a draw? We
Was it
lost
true?
one
We
No,
nil
you
lost. We
won.
lost.
Oh,
We lost. Now we're talking about
and lost
Chelsea,
to
Juventus.
Juventus.
oh,
Hmm.
Hey, but I
But
won't
bro,
lie, for us always scraping it, even in the Champions League. They was like, yes, we won. I'm like, did you watch the game? They were running on our chest, bro.
bro,
When that was jumping and hitting you and you hit a lucky punch and hits his nose and he drops to the floor.
bro,
And that was,
that was supposed to be 4-0 up in the first half. That darkish. Oh, I can't remember his name. Oh, he was
he was
running, man. He was telling the
running
lift.
on the lot. He had the lot finish the whole game.
bro,
I
that the lot needs to go. Hey, that the lot, I
no,
Who is
you
he?
must remember. There's
yeah,
ways to
he's a
look at it,
What
son.
problem.
was what was
That's his
Toby's nickname?
first. That was his first starter. His first starting game. So obviously your fitness, your shop, nothing's there. Look
No,
at Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw's back at McDonald's, bro. He's going to the drive-through one where the man's having bad games. I'm
this is
watching
the
What's
Luke Shaw the
thing.
happening?
other times.
What's happening with Tony?
Yeah, I don't know. I think Tony joined with all his thoughts. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
What could it logically be?
Yes.
Bro, you
Hey,
play Fred. I'm
the
telling you,
Dutch
Fred
media
is
is
the best
screaming.
assist to another team in the world. You can give Fred a simple pass and the ball bounce off his kneecap and give another player assist every game.
Yeah,
But
Fred is bad. Fred must go. Fred must go be a safari. You know, on the safari must go be a safari guide. Just put on all those brown outfits, put on a hat. He must ride and give safaris in Mozambique. He must go in the wilderness. Or else he must go catch sardines. He must find a sardine run. That's where Fred must go. I'm
I'm gonna.
telling you.
There's two ways to look at Fred. I was
Hmm.
watching. I was watching this guy's what they call him, the Statman Dave. he had this thing about Freddie because obviously he wants to talk about it because everybody, all United fans, and he said there's ways to look at Fred. Fred can get a ball and he can make a brilliant pass. He can stop a brilliant tech, and you can say, yo, your Fred's having a good game, and then Fred can do the best thing ever. He's the last man. He gets the ball. Instead of getting the ball right back because everybody's in the box, he can lose the ball by himself and 3-0 are on him. And
But
everybody sits in there saying, bro, what
They
the
remind me
hell
of
but
is
Steven
DP,
this?
Gerrard.
no, you're
Yeah,
mad.
the
What?
Slippy G.
Man,
Slippy G
slip.
did it once. Slippy G
Man,
did it
slip.
once. Fred does it every
Actually,
game, bro.
but DP is that not what United's about at the moment? You're a team right now that's just as
Yeah.
moments. So this player today, Pogba will have a moment. Then of course Ronaldo's who he is, but everyone else is just moments of today they're good, and then next game is like, hey, what happened to this? So last week he was
Yeah,
performing.
I think they must take that song away. United, we must start playing in moments like
Yeah.
these.
I lift up my hand.
Let's hope Fred clears the ball.
Bro. Gary Neville
Yeah,
said
man.
something. I was actually surprised he said this. He says United just look like they are a hot mess. And now and again, certain individuals stand up and be counted that actually get them over the line. That's how good those individuals are. As a team, you're a mess, he said.
You know what? Speaking, you got the headline at the bottom next topic of. I think Ole could be next. I think he might be next, man.
Nah, no. United won't. They'll let him ride out the season.
But
I think they'll
you
let
know what
him
the thing
ride
is,
out the
bro?
You think
season.
And
so?
Yeah.
Ronaldo's not gonna allow that
I know
shit.
when we're doing
Ronaldo's not
bad.
gonna
You know when
allow
I
it.
know when United's doing very bad. I know when the moment we are doing pathetic and we're at our rock bottom, when no one teases me. No one says a thing. I never get a WhatsApp. No one sent me a message, a laughing face. No one sent me a message. I said, I hit rock
Used to it.
bottom. You know, when no one said nothing
Used
to
to
you, it's like you a sugarhead and also even greet you in the road, also avoid you.
Yeah.
That's where we are now.
That's
We're
who you're.
getting
Oh, that's
rosto.
your sugar heads. Your sugar
We're
heads,
getting
but sick
rosto
about.
now.
Y'all are
Think about it,
struggle,
bro.
but sick
You're there
about
by
your
trick.
struggle.
You're standing
Yeah,
by
Think about
trick.
it.
Mbamo and then
You're
selling
standing there by
Centrum,
trick.
Somebody
selling
sends me messages.
open
Oh, at Graf
Centrum.
Yoga, that send me a message. Como will send me messages. Not one will send me a message
Right.
to say, well, D. What the? No one. Only United owes a send message saying, hey, bro, I
And you know what
told
the
you
worst
so.
thing? Maybe the worst thing now is that everyone's watching United because Ronaldo's there. The whole world, the eyes is back.
Exactly.
The eyes is back on United now, and bro, all his inexperience is actually showing, and it's actually sad. I think he's never had a big opportunity to win something to cement. He's a legend. He'll always go down as a legend because of that goal he scored in 90 whatever the treble year.
99.
He'll always be a legend. No matter what happens to him as a coach. I mean, it's the same like Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard will always be a legend, no matter what happens to him as a coach. But he has a opportunity to do what Zidane, what very few coaches do, become a player legend and a coaching legend at your team. Zidane has cemented that. Zidane was a legend at Real Madrid, and he won 3 Champions League with him as a coach. He has that opportunity, and I'm telling you, he's gonna miss it like how Bruno missed that penalty.
Hey, say, listen.
Okay.
I don't think
Karen,
I don't think
listen.
they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna ride it out to the end of the year, bro. I don't. I think the pressure's already on. It's too long. It's 6 games in. We got a whole another 32 games left of
Ah,
the season.
they'll
It's
keep
not
him.
gonna
Not
happen,
United.
gents. I'm
Not
backing.
United.
Okay.
He's gonna go.
My thing
Moment
with
of
the
the
whole
week.
Ole situation, bro.
Hmm.
Who else can be Momish of the week, bro?
I
Hey,
think. Hey, father.
we also
Bro,
listen. We
you know
also
why? You know why though? Because of the benching. You know what? The league starts. You're getting everybody into the rhythm. Okay, guys, let's get tap in there, tap in there. You're getting everybody. Now you want to play slow music. You take the whole
Hmm.
team. You just got everybody into the rhythm of getting used to each other. You bench all the first team,
No.
and then the
How you
guys make
bench?
yeah.
jokes about
How you
Van der Beek
bench your
complain he's
main
not in the
ones?
first team.
Actually, let Van der
But what,
Beek
bro?
complain all he wants. This is not a under sixes here where your mother must come watch
No,
you
no, no.
or your
My
mother
point of
must
what
say,
I'm
"Put
trying to
my
say
son
is,
on, please." No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
oh,
Van der Beek and him sulk. Play your stars. Your team. It's about the
that's
team. If
just,
you if
bro.
you're not here to, if you're not
How
here to make the team work, polish, mum. Lewis Donnelly used to say one thing to us people. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you played for Lewis.
Yeah, the
You
bench
said the
rather
coach
make
does
you or
two
break
things to
you.
you. Either makes you a better player or chases you away. So if
Yeah.
he doesn't, Oli must not try and please everybody. Play your best team against, even when you're playing Norwich. Play Ronaldo. Play everybody because they must get hit.
Three
They must
points
get
is
hit like
three
this. They
points,
must get
bro.
hit.
3 points
I mean,
makes you
you know
win the
what?
league,
You
bro.
know what? You know what? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with maybe you want to change. Maybe put your left back, change your left back. Maybe change a midfielder. Maybe
One or
you go
two.
when you leave Ronaldo, Pogba. Who else he left on the bench?
Yeah, Ronaldo, Pogba, Sancho.
Oh, you
Lin
can't do
And
that.
and, and
can't
bro,
do that.
and I won't lie, Sancho was doing some fantastic
He
dribbles
did.
when he
He
came
looked like
on.
he was coming up with right.
Yo, he
He
looked
looked like he
like
was
he looked
coming
like
up
he,
with right.
he looked like
Yeah,
he vied Edwin Swells, you know, but Edwin Swells, you
Yeah,
know, the
I
Victor Loader.
know.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
short
I
left.
was checking out.
He
Yeah,
took, he was
you know,
playing
it's a
well.
short
He
left is
played
right.
well.
Yeah, I'm checking
yeah.
you
He's
there
he's, he's,
on
he's,
them.
he's a talented youngster. This is the other thing, though. They can't keep him there or like too long because he can't take Sancho and Greenwood where they need to be. Like if he was in a Pep squad or a Klopp or Tuchel
Mm.
squad, they need another coach that can take this raw talent and make them. I mean, look what Pep did with Sterling. You know what I mean? Sterling was couldn't even. Now he's
Sterling won
beat.
But
the league.
you know, it's my story with Ole, bro. Let's look at it this way. Okay, United gave him this big graph. Telling everybody, 8, you also call me. They made me a VP of IT. It was in York, and then IT is just crumbling. Everything's going wrong. Where do you go from there? Where does Ole go from there? Which other
West Ham.
club will say? But which other
Nah,
clubs in the say come, bro? Which
you gotta
other
go
clubs
back
in the
to. You
say
gotta go
will
back
take
to.
him?
You gotta go back to. You gotta go back to being a
No way.
Viking.
Where's the
Going back to
Going
being a
Viking?
to be the what?
Viking. Viking.
Salmon farmer.
You know what's his name? What's those name? You know
Salmon
Ragnar.
farmer, bro.
You know Ragnar. You know Ragnar. You watch Vikings.
Rag, Ragnarok.
You watch Vikings. Ragnar.
No,
You watch Vikings.
no,
I
I
don't
Yo,
haven't
watch
watched
the
it.
football.
Vikings are like one of the best series in the world. Anyway, he's right back to being a Viking, bro. He's shoelaced. He's
Yeah.
Bro.
shoelaced.
You know
But
what? You
yeah, I
get
know for sure.
frustrated when coaches overshout. We get frustrated when coaches overshout. You know, you get the coaches like Rainman Conte. He's shouting his head,
Bro.
and then you get coaches that sit there, and I'm saying to myself, Ole, it's not working for 60 minutes. That's the
Yeah.
definition of insanity.
Bro.
Passing, it's not working
Like
for
say
60 minutes. Make the change, bro.
Jens, we saw on Sunday Klopp and Pip on the side of the line
Oh,
there, the passion, and it showed how that's why
I've
City
never
City
seen.
City won that first off. They should have chowed us first off. Where Pep says, right, make this game. He even showed how he said, make the game tight. They tightened the game from defense to the attack, and they killed us. It's just different. Tuchel's the same. I mean, you see, it's
uh,
just different, man. These also are meant
That,
to be top coaches.
Tactical awareness, bro.
that was the best
Tactical
football
awareness.
game of football I've watched in a very long
Yo,
time.
bro,
Yo,
yo.
yo.
Bro, I'm
First
sitting
off,
there and I'm watching
boring.
the
First
lot
of all,
is
it's
getting
Two
killed.
brutal,
turn
huh?
off.
Oh,
We're
sure.
talking about the same
45
thing, bro.
minutes of
Just
Get
on
to
that,
38
certain things
in
weren't
Liverpool.
working.
just on the set right now. At the end of the match, no
Oh,
Como, you're gonna
I've
get that
never
with
seen
me.
Pep
At the end of the
scream like that.
match, these O's, they were like, right, we never win the match. Both teams. City never go celebrate a
High
draw.
five.
Yes, a draw and
Get
high
down the tunnel.
fiving.
Get down the tunnel.
No, let's get
Be cool.
down. We spoke, it was really it was top stuff. And they said that the commentator said that these two teams got the same amount of points over the 3 seasons. Currently, right now, it's 250 something
Mm.
points. Currently,
Who scored City's goals?
full folding. Hey, yeah.
Hey, you said Joe Foden.
Hey,
Eh, chick. Oh,
full folding, full folding,
and you were like, I
full
said, how's that
folding.
goal, bro? How was
He
Joe
was,
Foden? I'm checking.
hey,
Yeah.
he was
What you say?
running on, he was running on Milner. When you're
Hey,
lighties
I'm
and
actually
you play
glad you brought that topic up
you
because
play in the
hey,
gully,
bro.
you
that's
play
one
in
thing
the gully,
Liverpool
and you're
always
like, hey, you
brag
know
about
what?
Milner.
Listen, Milner's a clever dog, though. You know what I mean? He's a clever dog. He's a
Foden
dog.
was
Bubbles is playing against
murdering.
from
I
the
think it's
Barracks.
Bradley or maybe like
Or,
Bradley from
or
Cherry, and Bradley that was
that's
play right
Bloom.
back.
Or
Yeah,
Gemma from the
Bubbles.
Barracks. Hey, Khan.
eh,
It's a mismatch. But
But you know what?
Liverpool's supposed to be 10 men.
No,
Let's be
100%.
honest.
We speak
100%.
That was
100%.
daylight
That was
robbery.
definitely a second yellow card.
100%.
Definitely.
Daylight
100%.
robbery.
These games are like that, chance.
Yeah,
That's what happens. It
that's
happens.
No, that
football.
was
But
poor.
You
That was poor
Phil
from them.
sometimes you
Foden,
get the decisions, sometimes you
Phil
don't.
Foden's finish. I think we also obviously Salah was class, but we were not looking. That was blue. If watching, if you know football and you
Yeah,
enjoy it,
100%.
that was a precise finish. That was just
For
class.
real. That was
No, they had
That
a
for
was class.
they had a memorial service
Chance.
for what's his name, the
Milner.
old man of yeah, they had a memorial service for him. He was
Hey,
getting
that
mudded all
man.
game.
That man won't play football for about 3 weeks. He's in store for
He's
But
lucky he's not
trust,
playing
massages and
internationals. Lucky he's not playing now. He can
massages.
park in saunas and get
Hey, I'm
massages
telling
2
you.
weeks.
Actually, no, this was
Short
brilliant,
chance.
bro. I think
Nah, thanks.
always good to catch up with the football tunes.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for everybody watching, thanks for supporting us. We're back. We'll try to keep the content as real as possible.
Also, I think
Yeah.
James, as the show improves, thanks for the feedback from many. But as the show improves, also our attire. I mean, we can't be wearing Safi t-shirts.
Yeah.
Let's look good. Let's look good, James. Let's leave the Safi t-shirts alone. Let's look
Alex,
good.
hey, you have
Let's
need
look
for
good.
your what's up with you? Out.
it's
Say, kid.
naughty.
Hey,
Anyway,
I'm
gents,
tired.
It
All
if
right,
there's
literally,
any
salute.
show,
literally.
tune in. If you want to be a guest on the show, just give me a shout out or
Yeah.
write a comment on the YouTube. We will get back to you. We definitely
Yeah,
need
we're
some
accepting
guests in a
payola. You must
different
come with
perspective.
chub.
Cheesy needs to come and explain his jerseys. I'm
Yeah.
buying one, gents. I'm buying one. I'm buying one. I'm buying one.
All right. I'll
We're
send
gonna
it
I
end
through.
this
I'll
got.
show
tell you.
before we start talking about too many wrong things.
All right,
Okay,
Hey,
gents.
gents,
SARS
let's
will be
sign
after
out.
cheesy, yo.
Like